What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another erotic episode of the Dark Side podcast. I'm David Viana.
I'm Matt Elias, and welcome to this week's very special edition of
ESPN Monday. Oh, wait, no.
Dark Side News, the internet's most trusted source for everything you need to know in this dark world. So, we've got a collection of stories for you this week to keep you informed. Little update on the Epstein story from last week. Millionaire, billionaire, finance pervert committed suicide, supposedly in federal lockup. The autopsy report has not been released. However, they did say that he had broken neck bones.
Yeah.
Which could be consistent with the hanging. Also, he filled out his will. He signed his will, I think 2 days before his death. So, two more pieces in the Epstein conspiracy puzzle. Do with that what you will.
Yeah.
But
maybe it was just autoerotic asphyxiation.
like he was just
cranking one out. The stool fell, and he just dangled there until he came and died.
Yeah, we were talking about off mic how like usually when you hear about like jail cell hangings, it's like asphyxiation, it's not broken neck.
Yeah,
this must have been one vigorous,
because like
session.
That's what I was thinking. Because like literally, like how I feel like there's not and no matter what jail cell, there's not that big of a fall you could take to where you're breaking your neck, unless it's literally like a freak accident or something.
If you could get the rope onto something on the ceiling, a light fixture or something.
But I don't think they have like a light fixture like that on the
Who
ceiling.
knows what they have in this? I mean, yeah, they probably recessed or something.
Yeah,
I guess, but I don't know. That's the thing with this whole Epstein. It's just like an abyss.
I'm telling you, I think like one of the guards came around when he was cranking his shit with the noose on his neck, and the guard just got sick of it, and he was like get like eye contact right at him, just jerking off at him, and he was like, okay, yeah, and then just kicked the stool out from underneath him.
Could be, and
then he still got came on because Epstein finished, of course.
To color in the rest of the story. Jesus Christ. All right, so go ahead with the do the story. Go ahead.
Okay, do the story. All right. Well, the first riveting story of this afternoon.
It's very important.
Just reading this one.
Just read it. Just do it.
After 9 years, BronyCon calls it quits. So all you fucking weird pony wannabe fucking I don't even know the word that I could use for you incel motherfuckers.
Bronies?
Yeah, that's about all. Brony describes it. But yeah, you will no longer have a place where you can feel comfortable and welcome. So enjoy.
Yeah, so it looks like the chair of the convention, someone named Sheer Goldberg, he says it's just because of fading enthusiasm and a desire to leave everyone remembering what BronyCon is at its best. That's the primary reason to end the convention.
What was it ever at its best though? Like I feel like
they had 11,000 bronies at this thing. 10,215.
Just the
in 2019.
Smell of that place.
How can you really say that the enthusiasm is ending if there were 10,000 people there? I don't know. But it sounds like they just don't want to do it anymore.
I don't blame them.
They've moved on.
You know how many horse feed they have to have there for these people?
Lots of bales of hay and whatnot.
They gotta pay people to walk around picking up the shit that they drop because they're just acting like a horse, probably.
All right,
Not
so
really, but.
Yeah, rip BronyCon. So you're gonna have to make new plans for next summer.
God, yeah, just go on your endless online fucking forums and stay indoors, and so we don't have to deal with you.
You're such a hater of like weird fetish things. You just hate people who
because how do you fetishize My Little Pony, Matt? My Little Pony is the dumbest fucking show. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. It's a bunch of little ponies with different personalities. Find your own personality. Don't fucking mock a goddamn imaginary pony.
The questions you're asking,
you fucking
they answer for you. How do you fetishize it? Well, that's exactly how they do it. They have a fucking giant convention, They get 10,000 people there. They dress up like My Little Ponies. They watch the show. They get really pumped about it.
I don't like it. I
It's
think
not even
it's
a
weird.
fetish. They don't. These aren't furries. They don't like dress up like ponies.
I
and
know.
Fuck.
I think it's weird that like
I wonder
grown
if there
ass
are
adults.
brony furries, like specifically people who they're like furries.
Thought about
But it has to be My Little Pony. Like you can't just be dressed up like a random horse. It's not going to work.
that. I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like it.
Well, let us know if anybody finds any evidence of something like that. I'd like to know about it. Anyway, Donald Trump says, according to Rolling Stone, well, some people have been talking about some signs, some economic signs, data that looks like we may be heading into some kind of recession.
Okay.
A little bit of backslide in the economy. However, we don't have to worry about that because Donald Trump says, hold on, let me find the quote. I'll just say the quote. I don't think we're having a recession. We're doing tremendously well. Our consumers are rich. I gave a tremendous tax cut, and they're loaded up with money. I don't see a recession. I mean, the world is in a recession right now, although that's too big a statement.
What? What is? What?
Yeah,
The consumers are rich, so anyone that consumes.
No, he's saying everyone's rich because he's trying to do his, we passed tax cuts and everyone's rich. Although,
But he didn't pass tax cuts.
they did a tax package. They were tax cuts, but it wasn't for normal people.
I was gonna say,
Did you get a tax cut?
Fuck no.
Me either.
I never got
Did you get a tax cut? If you did, I'd like to hear about it.
Yeah, because I was like, when I did my taxes like this past year, like it was the same exact fucking thing that I normally would get back. I'm just like, I think I actually got a little bit less back.
They did it. The only thing the only major thing that has been passed in the past 3 years is that tax package that they did a couple years ago.
But no one normal was
just
affected by that.
Right.
Not like the working class people. Like no one.
I heard that. And I didn't hear there were figures put out by experts who studied the effects of these laws.
Yeah.
And something like 88 or almost 90% of the tax cuts, like of the money freed up by this, go to like the top 5 or 1% of
the world.
Of America.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. We
So-
are the world, Matt. America is the only way.
We are, yeah, right. God bless America and no place else. Yeah, so, but it's just, I just thought it was funny that, here's the headline. It's from Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
Trump says a recession isn't possible because everyone's rich. I mean, that's what he said.
He literally basically
That's
said
what he
that.
said. Are you rich? I'm not rich.
I'm not rich.
I'm pretty sure a recession's possible.
Easily.
Yeah. But no, it looks
Especially-
like the economy there are some signs that like Trump, see, he's running around saying shit like the economy's great, everything's fine, but they slashed interest rates at the Fed. So which is, I don't know all of the, economic science behind it, but that's behavior that the government does during a recession.
Yeah.
So it's like a cautionary. So he's like doing these cautionary things, acting like there's a recession, but in his rallies. I mean, but you can't. The Trump rallies are.
Yeah, those are just jokes.
It's literally-
you can't really
it's
take
just-
those seriously at all.
Well, people do though, but
And like,
it's like the monster truck show. It's just like.
But yeah, he's saying like the economy is so great and everything and all this shit and like he's creating jobs and stuff. But why is U.S. Steel, a plant in Michigan, just about to lay off 200 people and basically almost shut down?
See, that's fucked too because I think Trump was campaigning on like bringing steel jobs back
he
and
was.
stuff. So
Like U.S. Steel has been plummeting.
and you're kind
recently.
of plugged into that.
Yeah, my company is contracted through U.S. Steel that I work for.
Yeah. All right.
But I mean-
you know what? I'm going to skip ahead. We got one more Trump story. I don't want to talk about him anymore. Let's just get this story out of the way and then move on to the other stories. All right. Remember the Mooch? Anthony Scaramucci?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, he is assembling, according to The Hill, a team of former Trump cabinet members to speak out against Trump. It's like the Avengers.
I was just gonna say the Avengers. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the Hulk.
The Mooch.
Well, the Hulk could probably be Kellyanne Conway or something. She looks.
No, she's Thanos.
I
All right,
know.
so the Mooch says, I'm in the process of putting together a team of people that feel the exact same way that I do. This is not a never Trump situation. This is not just screeching rhetoric. This is, okay, the guy's unstable. Everyone inside knows it. Everyone outside knows it. Let's see if we can find a viable alternative. Yeah.
It's still not going to make a fucking difference. Like,
yeah, for those of you who don't remember, the Mooch was Trump's, I think he was his communications director, not press secretary, communications director.
I think so.
In charge of, outgoing press statements and whatnot.
Right.
He worked there, and then he had like a meltdown on some reporter and said the F word a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
And then he got, let go. Or resigned after like some ridiculously short amount of time. Like 18 days or something. But anyway, that's the story of the Mooch. It's a great name for the leader of a anti-Trump superhero name.
Yeah. Too bad it's not going to work, though. That's the only thing. Like,
probably not.
It's not. People are so just fucking brainwashed about this shit anymore. It's not even funny.
Yeah. But that's it. Done. No more Trump shit.
Can't do it anymore.
All right. Move on.
All right.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. All right. I don't know if any of you are aware yet, but Disney has announced that it is doing its own form of streaming service where all the Disney content plus everything that Disney owns, such as Star Wars, is going to be available on their own streaming service. Now, what does this mean? It means this is a whole new market for them to get money, basically.
Well, here's what it means. A lot of the things that you really like to watch are no longer going to be on Netflix. And if you want to watch it, you got to pay more.
Well, it seems like this is going to be a new thing where all of these services are going to start their own streaming services now. Well, yeah, NBC's about to do it.
Yeah, all these TV channels are trying to do that.
They're jumping on the bandwagon so hard.
Right.
Like, so
you know what that means?
In my opinion, it's not going to end well for them because no one is going to fucking pay for 5 different streaming services. I pay for 3 and that's already fucking ridiculous to me and shit. So like I'm not going to subscribe to any new fucking thing because well Disney has this, so I'm going to pay $13 a month, which is what it's going to be.
You know what? Because like people with kids are held hostage because the Frozen and shit, like the kids are going to have to watch. They're just going to scream and scream and scream and torture you, and Disney knows that.
Yeah, their kids are going to want to build a snowman.
Disney's always going to do fine, but like as far as like CBS and NBC and ABC and whoever else having their own things, so you can watch.
CBS has one, I think.
Well, I'm not
pretty
buying
sure
it.
they do.
I haven't watched those type of network TV shows in years. Like I just have no interest in them.
NBC, like I said, is going to by like sometime in 2020 because they announced like The Office won't be available on Netflix after a certain time.
And I knew that, and you know how me and my brother told me that, and you know how we've interpreted it. It's just I have until 2020 to watch The Office.
You basically do.
I'm buying that. Like, there's no way I'm going to sign up for that.
What?
For any other streaming service.
I thought you meant
out of here.
Okay, yeah.
I think we've talked about it on the show before. I haven't watched The Office yet.
Yeah.
I've seen like 5 episodes of it maybe.
Unbelievable.
A lot of people love The Office.
It's good. It's a decent show.
Yeah, it's decent. It's decent.
I don't like some of the things that people like gawk over about it, like and everything, but I think it's a great show. But
do you think it's great?
Yeah.
I don't think it's
great.
Dude,
I've watched it like I can't even tell you the number of times I've rewatched it. So if a show has that much rewatch value, it's good. Like, and plus it's just something simple that you can put on for background noise too.
Right. Simple background noise, rewatchable. Yes, great. No,
it's funny though.
It's funny.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just think it's a great sitcom.
It's no Seinfeld. It's no Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Well, no, because like a lot of the time, it's a little bit different than those though too. It's a different comedy and like style setup, basically.
But it's still comedy.
Yeah,
but it's not great. I don't think it's great.
It's better than Friends.
Friends fucking sucks.
Dude, did you see the thing they're doing at AMC theaters now? Like with this, like a Friends thing that they're doing. I don't know, like what the whole reason behind it is, but they're taking like 12 of the best Friends episodes and putting it in the theaters so people can watch it in theaters.
Like all in a row, or
I
cut
guess
together?
So. Yeah, no, not cut together. No, like all like just one after one after one. Like it's like you're gonna binge watch 12 episodes in the theater. Basically, it's fucking stupid. That's the new thing that AMC is doing, and I'm sorry, AMC. It'd be better with Seinfeld. So
yeah, you just put the whole series of Seinfeld
in the movie theater
all in a row. Like all 9 seasons or whatever it is.
That movie theater's gonna smell so bad after people are done.
They already do.
Depends on which one you go to.
Yeah, that's true. All right, next story.
Okay.
Get the, I'm excited about this one. There's a dramatic lawsuit happening. There's a school.
Oh, yeah,
sued.
okay.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, okay. Parents sue after school employees colored in black teen's haircut with marker. This was just like, people, we weren't even going to cover this one. I accidentally just threw this in our news discussion because it just went to the next video automatically.
Yeah.
But it's happened at a Texas school.
It's a video. Do you want to just play it? Or did you watch it?
I didn't even watch it, in all honesty, but I basically know what it is, like right here. I got to skip through an ad, though.
Who is it? NBC?
Yes, it is.
Sorry about your streaming service.
So hold on, I got to get through this ad about groceries. It's a credit card thing. Citibank, that's great, yeah.
Wonderful. Way to just give them the plug, too.
Humiliated and ashamed. Dante, Therese, and Angela Washington say their son's middle school years were ruined after administrators colored in his haircut design with a Sharpie.
He's going to remember this for the rest of his life.
In April, they say the then assistant principal at Barry Miller Junior High School told their 7th grader his haircut violated the dress code. The assistant principal, along with the discipline clerk and teacher, allegedly used a permanent marker to color on the young teen's scalp. Yesterday, his parents filed a federal civil rights lawsuit against the Pearland ISD's discipline clerk Helen Day, teacher Jeanette Peterson, and head principal Tony Barcelona. At the time of the incident in April, the school district issued a statement saying an administrator mishandled the situation. But the family's civil rights attorney says that he and the parents have tried several times to resolve the issue with the district.
Pearland Independent School District did not think this was very serious because now he is the head principal of the very school.
As we reported in May, Pearland ISD later amended the dress code, getting rid of restrictions on hairstyles and carvings.
I wouldn't know because, like I said, we haven't been contacted.
His parents say it's not enough and it should have never have happened.
All this could have been resolved a long time ago.
The district responded to my request for an interview with this statement, quote, other than media reports, Pearland ISD has yet to receive notification of the lawsuit. Upon receipt, it will be reviewed by our legal counsel. No further comment will be provided at this time.
All right.
That's fucked up. Oh, my bad. Didn't realize I was up so far. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Dude,
That's really fucked up.
they said that his haircut, did you see the haircut?
Yeah.
It violated the dress code, so they colored it in with a Sharpie.
Like, how does a haircut go against the dress code? How does that make fucking sense?
Yeah, that's... How are you going to write on a kid's head with a marker?
Right?
In school?
Right?
And then the mom says he's going to remember. She said they said that it ruined his middle school years.
I mean, it would be embarrassing as fuck, dude. Because, like, for one, that just blows my mind that a school would even fucking do that. Like, how they get how they planned on getting away with it too. Oh, it's against our dress code. Hair is not a fucking dress code. Like, it doesn't. I don't know. That is just fucking absurd.
I mean, it doesn't even... Assuming that's the right picture, it's just a little design.
Yeah, that's
it's not
the
like
thing
a fucking
now. It's
swastika or something.
No, it's literally just kind of... I don't even... Is it an... I don't know if it's supposed to be an M.
Looks like an M. Yeah, I don't know. But that is just...
That's absurd, dude.
They didn't even finish coloring it in.
No,
either.
that's the thing. They got halfway up the first line and
How
then
does
just
that fix it? You're gonna fix this you don't want this design in, so you highlight
make it
with
even
a
more
marker?
Noticeable with a straight black marker.
Jeez,
they were not thinking there. Well, it's Texas too, so I mean,
yeah, there might have been some racist type of shit going on there. You know, it kind of it kind of smells like that. When you have a civil rights
attorney coming after you, that doesn't sound too good.
It just sounds especially like they're get this fucking, It
seems like the principal that they have in there, they've been going after him for a while too. So I don't know how that's gonna work.
Very expressive black haircuts in our school.
Yeah,
we're gonna fucking humiliate you and draw on your head with a marker.
Yeah, that's fucking.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's literally what it does sound like. That's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
I hope they win the lawsuit.
Yeah, I mean, they better. I don't understand. Yeah, that's fucking
Poor kid.
Dude, I feel bad for the kid more than anything. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that's like who you're really like supposed, like that's the only one you can really feel bad for right here, basically. But that's just fucking, ugh.
Trifling. All right, do the Live Nation, the ticket scalping. I know you watched this one.
Yeah, I did. Do you want me to play the video or
No,
just like
just
talk
tell us
about
what
it?
happened.
Okay, so basically, Live Nation they're in pretty bad shape right now because it's coming out that they are helping bands scalp tickets.
Live Nation, they just sell concert tickets.
Yeah,
right? That's where you go if you want to buy tickets for twice what it says on the ticket.
Yeah, well, no,
face
they're
value.
owned by Ticketmaster too.
Right.
So what they were doing was
I'm thinking StubHub.
No, yeah. Ticketmaster has a thing now where you can buy resale value tickets. There's you can do that through Ticketmaster.
Resale value. So that means double what they're
right or whatever these companies or whoever has a ticket is charging for. It might not be double. It might just be like like 1 7/8 or something like you're paying. So it's still but apparently through a recorded phone discussion. It's come out that, and it's using the example of Metallica, that a promoter from when Metallica was on tour this past year or whatever said they had used this method of selling more than 88,000 tickets at resale value back to people.
So what does that mean exactly?
So what they're doing is the promoter in Live Nation have this thing where Live Nation...
So Metallica's guy is partnering up with Live Nation, and they shouldn't be.
Right. And they're taking these certain amount of tickets, which are saying are sold. They're not really sold, and they're putting them on Ticketmaster for higher value before they were even sold or anything.
It's like...
And of course, Metallica, one of the biggest dickhead metal fucking bands, is involved in this. And of course, they have to release a statement. They had no knowledge of it whatsoever. Of course you didn't.
Just the promoter,
That's just fucking absurd, dude. Like that makes me honestly not even want to buy a concert ticket from them anymore.
Didn't like it's. I just
did a couple of them, but
if you want to see, that's the thing. Like that's how they're able to get away with shit like this because it's what else can you do if you want to go see a show? I mean,
there's like certain there's more companies I feel like popping up that are not Live Nation and Ticketmaster, but I mean it's
just ridiculous because it's like it's in that case. The band probably profited from that, so I'd rather see that than like this StubHub shit where like you'd have people buying all the tickets and then just put them up immediately for twice the price. And
I would rather it be them, the people who do this for a living, than it be the band. In all honesty,
what do you mean? Who do what? Put on the show? Like if I'm playing a fucking show, I'm on tour.
Well, no, but you're also ripping people off because your ticket prices are supposed to be a set amount. Like that's the big thing with artists. But these people were taking 80,000 tickets.
This is like Wild West time right now with music because you got streaming service, music and creativity are now worthless. Right. A song is worth nothing. I got Old Town Road. What's that worth to you? It's number one, whatever. But how much have you paid to listen to Old Town Road? Nothing. How much has anyone paid to ever listen to Old Town Road? Nothing.
I mean, I pay $10 a month for streaming services.
Okay, you give $10 a month to some other company. How much did Little Nas X make from you?
I don't give a fuck.
Nothing. Right. So these bands have to. The only way to make money is selling things.
Yeah.
And playing shows.
I agree with that. But you're also ripping off your audience.
But concert tickets, you're not ripping them. Like, if they don't get paid, they cannot continue to make music. Like, I make music. If I don't get paid,
then just
what am I going to do?
Your ticket prices higher.
Right. They, like...
But you're scamming people, though. That's the thing.
That is new. Like, in the past, it's been... First of all, the artists aren't setting the fucking ticket prices. It's like promoters.
Some do.
These companies. Well, if they do, then good. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that thing there, I'm not defending what the promoter. That's scummy.
Well, yeah.
But like, it's just, it's like, there's no solution really right now because it's just insane. There's no other way for artists to make money other than
touring and merch.
Touring and merch. And which means the ticket prices have to be high.
Yeah.
Which leaves room for people after the fact to pull bullshit. You know, StubHub, reselling, people buying all the tickets and then reselling them for twice the price. That right there with the band being in on it, yes, that's
Yeah, but that's what a lot of
that's
people are
something
doing, and that's just one concert. Like that's just one band that we know about. Like I don't
mean,
even
they said
know how many
Metallica.
others.
Who else? I didn't hear.
Well, no, I'm just saying
bands.
that's the one that we know about because they had a recorded phone conversation. So
Right.
God only knows how many. And there's
So we're saying that the implication is that like a
they've
lot
been
of people are
doing
doing
this. Yeah, and the one the one dude who was like a journalist, he knows like about like
See,
all
that's
this
scummy
stuff.
because look, with Ticketmaster being in on it,
Yeah.
they're just ripping people off.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And that's
Right.
why I say I would rather just have like independent scalpers who probably just do this for a living anyway. That's what they do to make money. Like it's just like people reselling stuff, like buying Supreme and reselling it for double the money and stuff. It is what it is. It's a hustle.
Yeah,
like
but
I
if they
can't
can do it, then the bands can do it. How can you stop them? What do? Make a rule? No
make your
scalping?
ticket prices higher. That's all you do. You don't scalp just make your ticket price higher.
But then what's the difference? Because the consumer's still paying that high price, like at the end of the day.
then just do that. I don't understand why they have to do the whole thing to resell because it's just
but
money.
that's what I mean when I say there's like no solution. At the end of the day, the result is still that the concert tickets cost way more than they should, period. Because artists have no other way to make a fucking dollar.
Then just do that in the first place. Yeah, you're going to piss off your audience, but they'll still probably pay the money.
Well, they don't want to piss them off. They want it to seem like someone else. That's probably what it is. They want it to seem like the really expensive ones aren't from us. It's from
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's I don't know. That's my opinion. And you can't tell me like they're making money off merch because a fucking Metallica T-shirt at a concert probably costs
Metallica
$50.
isn't even. You can't use them as an example. They've reached critical mass. No matter what they do, they're going to slip and fall into a puddle of money. But like
Yeah.
other bands that actually like need to sell tickets and need fucking like merch and need people to hear their music, it sucks. It's just really hard.
I know certain groups who have been independent their whole career and make good money off of just basically just merch. And they still keep their ticket because I saw Flatbush Zombies this past Sunday. They've been independent in the rap game since they've come out. They don't have a deal or nothing. They make all their money on their own, but their tickets were only like $38, I'm pretty sure, but their merch was like $50 a t-shirt and stuff like that.
Right.
So they just upcharge on their merch to make more money.
Doesn't mean they're making decent money though. Who knows what they're making?
I mean, they live pretty decently, man.
Well,
like,
good. I hope they do.
Like, I don't know. Like, they make pretty because they've been offered deals and stuff. They just don't want to because they're living comfortably doing what they normally do. And
See,
shit.
a record deal nowadays is not what it used to be. Like, because a lot of time it used to be you would get picked up by a record label, they would give you an advance, and they would front the money to record your album, and then they would like set you up to go out on tour. But now
Yeah.
it's just like, nah, they just help with like marketing and stuff. Like
Yeah.
you're still paying to record your own, you're paying for the studio time a lot of times.
Yeah.
Especially in like, I don't know how it is if you're the next fucking, Miley Cyrus or whatever. I'm sure that's different, but like for at least in the, the people we know, like in the death metal world and stuff, and I know people in the hip hop world, like
Yeah.
a record deal is they don't. It's not like they're paying for your studio time, and they're not. It's not. It's just
No.
not what it used to be. So like, you basically got to build
But
a business.
in this
and it
day
sounds
and
like that's what
age-
that Flatbush Zombies group has done. So it's like, why do you want to just cut someone else in on your business if they can't offer you anything?
Yeah. Because I mean, their producer is good, because it's like their producer is in the group too, and he just does all of their shit for them. So they probably have just never
Entrepreneur.
paid for like studio time and shit. It's just like they just kind of do it on their own and
Yeah,
just
I mean,
drop it whenever.
someone's paying for it. They had to invest it in the equipment. You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like, it comes
yeah,
down to it.
yeah.
Whether you're paying for it with money or you're paying for it with your own time and
Right.
investment. I mean,
But that's what I mean. A lot of things is nowadays is just touring and merchandise anymore. That's just how you get your money.
yeah, that's just the
Which
way
I
it
mean,
goes.
yeah.
But it's not enough, like, for most, and not everybody can tour fucking 365 days a year.
Yeah. But there's there's just there's other, just so many ways. Like, if you have a bigger name, dude, there's like so many ways to get your
That's
money.
a big if, because not
even if you have 50,000 followers on Instagram, that's pretty decent. To
you
get
don't
some
just
shit.
having followers on Instagram doesn't do anything for you. Like,
I'm saying if you have a decent fan base and and if it's like legit 50,000, not like
you have to have a real business set up and a relationship with them. Like, you can't just be putting out music and playing shows. Like, that's it. You really got to
Right.
get creative, and that's why it's not easy and it's not a given. Like, just having good music and being an excellent songwriter and artist, it's not worth a damn anymore.
Well, no, it's not.
So But anyway, let's move on to the next thing. This is you, the Dark Hunter.
Oh yeah, I just thought this. I thought
husband
this was
poisoning
funny.
wife. What's going on here, Dave?
Yeah,
It sounds like
so-
a Florida thing.
I don't think it was in Florida, but
Okay.
Tennessee. Close. Yeah, this was from, like I said, I don't like. I just picked the story because I thought it sounded pretty funny in itself. Best-selling author of Dark Hunter series drops suit that acclaimed husband tried to poison her. So
What's Dark Hunter?
It's like a fantasy series or something. I don't really know anything about it.
Paranormal romance novels.
Okay, it sounds erotic to me.
Twilight. Everything sounds erotic to you.
Yeah. In a lawsuit filed in January in the Circuit Court of Williamson County, Tennessee, Sherilyn Kenyon alleged that, that's the author, alleged that her husband, Lawrence Kenyon, and two of the couple's employees orchestrated a Shakespearean plot to poison her and tried to sabotage her writing career.
Oh my God.
In 2014...
They're going to poison her. They're sabotage her whole damn life, not just her career.
Yeah. In 2014, Sherilyn Kenyon, who writes fantasy and paranormal romance novels, there we go, and is best known for the Dark Hunter series, quote, was unexpectedly stricken with a bevy of mysterious symptoms that her doctor could... Well, that's what they used.
That's a good word.
Yeah, I know. I like that word.
Whole bevy of symptoms.
Yeah, and I guess her doctor couldn't explain it, and she was bedridden for a while because of this.
Sheesh.
After her husband filed for divorce in 2018, tests showed she had high levels of lithium, tin, barium, and thorium, the suit claimed. Lawrence Kenyon's attorney told NBC News on Tuesday that Sherilyn Kenyon notified the court late last week that she wanted to drop the suit. Her request to dismiss the complaint was accepted, July 26, court documents show.
Why? Did they say?
Lawrence Kenyon filed a motion asking the lawsuit to be dismissed last month, which would have forced Sherilyn Kenyon to appear in court Thursday to justify her claims. After she moved to drop her suit, her husband said in a statement, Mrs. Kenyon opted to dismiss all allegations rather than face presenting her case and her outlandish allegations to scrutiny by a jury of her peers. Mr. Kenyon is appreciative for those who have stood by him during these hard past few months and heartfully thanks those in his wife's life who assisted her in reaching the just decision to retract her false allegations.
It doesn't say why.
Yeah, he further hopes that these same individuals will continue to support Mrs. Kenyon in getting the assistance she needs and in getting back to what she does best, writing fiction.
Wow, that was a low-key burn.
Yeah. Sherilyn Kenyon said in a statement that she dismissed the suit against her husband in order to focus on my energy and financial resources on my divorce litigation. However, I maintain a strong and steadfast belief in the merits of this case, the statement said. I am confident in the facts and evidence of my case and look forward to revisiting this lawsuit at a further time.
Okay, so you think he tried to kill you, but you're going to deal with it later. You gotta worry. You gotta get this divorce.
You know what her
way.
latest book was called?
What?
At Death's Door. Oh man. So yeah,
Dark Hunter. Okay. Wow. Like I said, sounds like Florida.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't. That's an interesting story. Like, I just liked it because I mean, like, you know, it could be just like she was trying to get in the mindset to fucking write her next novel when she was just maybe poisoning herself, and it was like, oh no, the husband's doing it. Because that sounds like a Lifetime movie.
It does sound like a Lifetime
like anything
movie.
right there.
Yeah,
like it literally does.
Lifetime.
So that
100%.
Yeah.
Really
so that's
does.
what made me think of that.
It's so funny.
It's great.
It's like a Lifetime movie about someone who writes Lifetime movie novels.
Yeah. Because that's how she was getting in the
I don't know about this
mindset
Dark
of
Hunter, but yeah, it sounds like...
Yeah, I never want to read it.
It's like thrift store True Blood.
Even worse. It's like, yeah, it honestly... It's like dumpster True Blood.
Dumpster True Blood.
Like, yeah.
Now, if you would call it that, maybe I'd be interested.
Dumpster True Blood.
Dumpster True Blood? I'd watch that.
True Blood based in the trailer park.
I'd give that a shot.
I would love that.
I love Trailer Park Boys.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's a great series.
All right.
All right.
This is the final story tonight, but God,
it's pretty decent.
Yeah, dude, this is a good one. This is a good one. Like
Now
I said
this-
tonight, like we're on a fucking, like we're actually on the news. Like
Yeah.
this evening, tonight, we're
Tonight's breaking news.
breaking news.
All right, so they used De Niro's name in this just because it's his company. He really has nothing to do with this whole thing, but
Right.
it's clickbait titling, really.
Sure. So Robert De Niro's production company.
Yeah. De Niro company claims ex-worker binged astounding hours of Netflix on job, sues for $6 million. Now, there's more to this, just her binge watching Netflix.
Yeah, she stole frequent flyer miles.
Yeah, dude.
Well, they say. We don't know for sure. That's what
there's-
the lawsuit says.
There's a lot going on against this.
Hold on. So, what is the cutoff to reach an astounding number of Netflix?
I don't know.
How many hours of Netflix watched at work will get you into that astounding status?
See, I don't really know. I don't think
Are we talking like 3 hours a day, like 4 hours a day, or all day, like 8 hours a day, never work, just watch Netflix?
they have some examples pulled here. So.
Enough to sue her for you watch so much Netflix at work that your boss sues you for $6 million.
It's not just that. There's a lot more that she did than just binge watching Netflix.
I was just sensationalizing the headline.
Yeah. But
See how they do that?
they do.
All right, go
They
ahead. What
do.
else did she do? What else did they say she did?
The
Allegedly.
employee allegedly charged hundreds of thousands of dollars of personal expenses on the company card, transferred millions of company frequent flyer miles to her own account, and spent hours of work time binge watching Netflix, among other allegations in the lawsuit seen
Astounding.
by NBC News.
That's
the
great.
company is suing Graham Chase Robinson, its former vice president of production and finance, for breaching her fiduciary.
Fiduciary.
Is that that's really how that's said? Okay.
Yeah.
Duties, violations of faithless service doctrine and conversion, according to the complaint filed in New York. Robinson was promoted to her position around 2017, which included the task of assuring employees weren't misusing company's funds per De Niro's own request. So her job was to do what she to stop what she was doing. Basically,
Oh, that's perfect.
That's great.
So good. So basically it's the using the company card to buy personal things and stealing the frequent flyer miles, and then they threw in, and you know what else? She watches Netflix all day at work.
Well, they have here some. Okay, let me keep going
more.
a little bit.
Go ahead.
Robinson's position required Mr. De Niro to place full faith, trust, and confidence in her that she would carry out her duties and responsibilities in Canal's best interest, mindfully overseeing the finances and other employees. Both Robinson allegedly charged hundreds of thousands of dollars in personal expenses on Canal's American Express card, improperly used the company's petty cash fund to pay for personal items, submitted false information in order to be paid for 96 days of unused vacation time, and spent company time binge watching astounding hours of TV shows on Netflix.
Astounding.
For example, over the 4-day period between Tuesday,
this is the good stuff.
January 8th and Friday, January 11th, 2019.
What'd she do?
55 episodes of Friends were accessed, which carried over to an impressive 32 episodes on Saturday, January 12th alone.
Hold on, how long is an episode of Friends?
20 to 22 minutes.
Times how many episodes? 30, 34 in one day?
32 on Saturday. 55 over a 3-day period 55 were accessed, then on on Saturday alone it was 32.
32 times 22. Do that. Dark side math.
32 times 22, 704 minutes.
divided by 60. It's like 11
Divided by
hours or
60.
something.
That's 11.73 hours. Almost 12 hours of this woman's day was just watching Friends.
Well, that's what they get for making her work on Saturday.
Wow. And that was just one use, man. Robinson allegedly spent more than $4,000 on the trip and used frequent flyer miles from Canal Productions because she claimed she needed to go to Los Angeles to pick up and deliver signed coffee table books based on De Niro's film Taxi Driver to be given to various charity auctions and De Niro's friends. In fact, the books were delivered after Robinson left Los Angeles, according to the lawsuit. Canal Productions claim Robinson racked up the expenses on luxury meals and accommodations to attend a birthday party. Robinson also allegedly used company money to pay for approximately $32,000 in personal taxi and Uber rides and transferred $5 million of frequent flyer miles valued at more than $125,000 from the company's American Express account to her own personal account. The suit also claimed Robinson approved her own expense reports to pay for items such as iPhones, a Louis Vuitton handbag, groceries from Whole Foods, and a dog sitter. She also allegedly told the company's accountant that she hadn't taken any of her vacation days for nearly 4 years and instead took a payout for unused days. Canal Productions claims that emails revealed Robinson took all her vacation days and often exceeded her time off allowance. As a result of foregoing, Robinson collected in excess of $70,000 by falsely claiming that she had not used 96 vacation days. She had a $300,000 salary by the time she resigned in April 2019.
I was going to say, because if you're getting paid $70,000 for 96 days of work, you're making
the lawsuit
six figures
seeking $3 million in damages for Robinson's disloyalty and violation of her faithlessness servant doctrine, and another $3 million in damages for the value of funds and property misappropriated by Robinson while at this company.
Yeah, dude. So I think she deserves a Dark Side participation trophy for that.
That is nuts.
That's an impressive amount of slacking off.
Yeah. I tipped the cap to her on
real.
that one. Holy fuck.
It's just fiduciary.
But I mean, it's also it's slacking off, but it's also ripping off the company. And I kind of would have more respect for Robert De Niro than to rip off his company, because I'm a big fan of Robert De Niro. So I probably couldn't do that. So Rob, if you're looking for someone to actually do that work and take the $300,000 a year,
he'll do it for two.
I'll do it for $150,000 a year.
Do it for half.
Yeah.
And I won't even steal 1 million freaking flyer miles and watch 11 hours of Friends instead of work.
Fuck, if you just have a 6-hour conversation with me one day, I'll do the whole job for free in the year. I'd like to pick De Niro's
Better
brain.
shut up. He might
honestly.
take you up on that. You're going to work for a whole year for free for one conversation?
I mean, if that conversation can lead me into other plugs and stuff,
just do it on the dark side. Bring him on.
That's true.
Do the dark
Could
side,
do that.
and Dave will be your slave for a year. All right.
I'll do it.
Sounds good. Better hope he's not more of a weirdo than you think.
I mean, he probably is, but I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah. That's it. That's the news for this week.
Yeah, a lot of mix of stories we got here. Some politics, some slander, some.
I feel good about getting the Trump stuff out of the way early.
Yeah.
Kind of have to talk about it, but
yeah, it kind of just brings me down really quickly whenever I have to talk about him for a while, because it's like beating a dead horse. And as much bad as we could say about this dude that is actually true, it's not going to change anything.
Nah.
Until something really bad, he would unless he's caught raping a baby,
wouldn't matter
or something.
Would not matter. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I guess
matter.
Would that be considered pro-life?
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah,
you're giving
He's
the baby
pro-life,
energy,
giving him energy. But yeah, the Mooch thing makes me happy. That's funny.
Yeah,
the Avengers.
Yeah,
it's not going to do anything though.
No, it's just it sounds good in the headline. So
yeah. So also worth pointing out, last week the video podcast edition of our show for the first time did better than the actual audio podcast. Got more plays. And so thank you guys for checking that out. I think I speculate that maybe we got some traffic from outside because
just
of the Epstein
researching
thing. It's
Epstein
very
stuff.
Clickable, but in any case, keep on enjoying that. Dark Side Podcast Official on YouTube, at Dark Side Podcast on Instagram, Twitter also. If you need to get a hold of us for anything. Not just for anything, something's relevant to the show.
I don't want to hear about your life,
if you're personal problems or anything.
I'm not a therapist.
Send us any Richard Nixon pictures that you have.
Yeah. Nudes preferred if you have them of Nixon.
Tricky dick.
Tricky dick.
Yeah.
The only time I'm going to say send dick pics in the DMs.
Yeah, we'll send you a Dark Side Dave for a tricky dick.
What?
Yeah. And don't forget the 3 R's of success.
Rate, review, subscribe. I'm still thrown by the last comment. I don't want to send dick pics back.
Just listen to it when the show comes out. You'll get it.
If anything, I'm charging people for that.
but we're getting fucking nudes of Tricky Dick. What else could be more valuable?
$5. Like I mean, if I'm gonna be doing this, we might as well just start the Dark Side private
Sign
Snapchat.
up for Dave's
like,
premium.
I don't know.
Dark Side Dave premium Snapchat.
Yeah.
$10 a month for unlimited beehole access.
Yeah, it's like we'll do Butthole Mondays. That's the only time you're gonna get like content like that.
Okay. $10 a month. I mean, who knows, man? It could take off.
Yeah.
We'll have to put that tier up on the Patreon. The premium.
Man, I gotta like make a Snapchat for this and shit.
Make a
now.
Snapchat. You better start doing it. You better start. You better go get groomed too. Get all waxed and bleached and ready to go.
No. You're getting the natural Dave.
No. People aren't ready for that.
Okay, well, if I gotta do all that, it's $25 a month.
Okay,
That's
all right.
No,
Fair
I'm not
enough.
putting all that
Let's
effort in for
provide
$10.
a quality product.
It's quality.
The natural Dave. Okay. All right. That's it. We're out of here. Matt Elias.
Daviana.
Late.
Later.